Now, I understand that you've done some research into how uh, infidelity is both biologically and genetically based to a degree. Can you speak to us a little bit about that? That sounds interesting.
Well, there's no doubt that Mars and Venus is definitely a real deal here, but there's a reason for that. Our brains are wired differently, males and females. That's a genetic situation. Also, our hormones, in conjunction with our differences in brain wiring, will definitely lead to different types of behaviors. And those behaviors are programmed. A lot of the time, our impulses, our desires are really out of our control to a certain extent, and we have to basically figure out how to control them. Um, why? Because a lot of this is influenced by internal factors such as hormonal drive and brain wiring. Why is this so? This is biological. Okay? And the reason this is biological is this is the way we've evolved. So for a guy is driven by androgenic stimulation. This is androgenic hormones. This is testosterone. Testosterone is a signal that says mate, 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 go and mate. Okay? And that is, important because that's a little less selective, if you will. So a male wants to mate with somebody that the mate finds is attractive, and I already mentioned earlier in the conversation, there are certain signals that lend to what the definition of attractiveness is biological. On the other hand, for a female has a little different kind of brain wiring and different hormones. So a female is different. She is looking for protect me, protect me, protect me, take care of me, protect me. Why? Because you have to understand that a female has got to have biologically sustain the species. She's got to, deliver the baby, and then she is, by nature, in terms of our biological evolution, the primary caregiver for this baby. Thank goodness, because if guys were the most part the primary caregiver, we as kids would all be, in some difficulty, and it's not our fault as men. That's just the way we're programmed, biologically, hormonally. So obviously, infidelity is often caused by, hormonal impulses, hormonal stimulation with a lack of control. So society has provided us with some reason not to have an abundance of infidelity, because infidelity actually can be very destructive to society. But the biological impulse, kind of drives us in that way. So there's a conflict between biologically what we're driven to do and psychologically what we are faced with based upon our society. So obviously, yeah, and it's a big conversation. It's a sophisticated conversation, and I'm just kind of giving you the 20,000-foot view of it.